Welcome. Welcome. Is anybody? Hello? Tap, tap, tap. Is anybody out there? Is this thing on? Hello? Hi. Welcome to the 4th of July weekend, right? Today is the 5th of July. But here we are, live, Rigglewood Gaming. I'm your host, Ricky Rigo, the overlord of the wasteland, the engineer of combat, the big boss with the hot sauce, and the star of this very show, Rigglewood Gaming. We are live today on July 5th, 2025, in the year of our Lord. We were supposed to have been on an hour ago, but what do you want from me? We're here now. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Rumble today. All over the world, treetop tall and wall to wall. If you're not aware, we do video games here. We talk some wrestling. The hub where everything sprouts from is the YouTube channel, of course. That's Wrestle Radio 860 on YouTube. WRESTLERADIO 860 on the YouTubes. And that's where all things Regal resides. All the video, all the interviews from when I used to do an actual honest to God over the air radio show, not a podcast. Everybody's got a podcast. If you got one of these and one of these, you got a podcast. If you got one of these, you got a podcast, right? But I had an actual over the air honest to God radio program some years ago. And on that radio program, we spoke of wrestling, professional wrestling, and I interviewed legends and local legends as well. All that stuff's available over on the YouTube channel, so go over there and check that out if you're so inclined. There are tons of interviews over there. There's matches of when I used to be a active wrestler, and all that stuff's available right there on Wrestle Radio 860 on YouTube. We've recently switched over to the gaming stuff because that's where my interest lies now, and it don't hurt me. Well, I'll check that by saying that some of these games do hurt my brain and make me want to toss all this out the window, but that's if you followed any of the gaming stuff, you already know that Tarkov and I have a Escape from Tarkov. Go look it up. It is a nightmare of a game. However, it keeps pulling you in, man. It's like the mafia that does not exist. Every time you think you're out, you know the rest. Anyway, Twitch, Regalwood6969 on Twitch if you're on there. And Rumble, of course, is Regalwood Gaming. I tell you what, if you see the big blue bulldog, look at him. He's a good boy. That's a good boy. Look at him. You see the blue bulldog, you're in the right place. That is the mascot of Regalwood Gaming. And one day if we ever hit the big times, we're going to do a contest to see who can name the bulldog. Right now, he don't have a name. But hopefully one day we're going to give him one and make him an official cast member here at Regalwood Gaming. But he is the mascot, the big blue bulldog right here. If you see him, good boy. If you see him, then you know you're at the right place. Today we're going to do an old school challenge. And if you're not familiar with the old school challenge, that is basically where I start an old game. Today's game will be Comix Zone from the Genesis system. And I've spoken before about how the Genesis system is eye candy. This game fits that mold perfectly. It is eye candy. It's a tough game though, man. Well, I don't expect to be in the old school challenge long at all because it's a tough game. But we're going to give it a shot. If you know, it's from 1995 on the Genesis system. And one of my favorites. So we're going to check it out. And then we'll move on to Helldivers. Helldivers 2, we'll do some of that. And then we'll do some other things. To my chagrin, we may have to run into Tarkov today just to see how badly we can get beat today, because we never win in that game. But we keep going back because, you know, the definition of insanity, right? And who but your friend Regal fits that fits that mold. What else? Hope everybody had a good 4th. The Regal Man did. Lived down on a beautiful body of water and watched the fireworks all night go up over that water, and man, it was peaceful. It was peaceful. You got to, just kind of sit back and just watch the world turn, and it was a good night. Good night. Hope everybody else had a great 4th, and hope everybody's healthy and happy and all the wiser. Not a lot to talk about today as far as wrestling stuff for you Facebook folks. Good thing nobody's watching on your Facebook, right? There's still rumor about Hogan, though. I mean, I don't know. They keep putting out whether or not he's healthy, whether or not he's not. He and Bubba are back at it. Bubba the Love Sponge, if you're familiar with all that controversy. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't see anything worth really talking about in the wrestling world today. I guess there's probably, because there has to be there has to be some, I'm sure, indie events going on around the country today, and hurrah for that. If you like that, go, hey, enjoy, man. Who am I? Nobody. That's who I am. So let's if there's an indie event close to you, by all means, make it do what it does. I don't know what else to talk about on Facebook today. I guess we're going to kick off some gaming over on the other channels. Just wanted to drop in here and invite you all over to the other platforms. If you're so inclined for the gaming stuff, or you want to see me lose my mind in the game of Tarkov, that's the place to do it. Go on over to those other platforms. I'll be live on there probably for the remainder of the major portion of today. Sessions usually last relatively long. Or you can just pop in. But if you do pop in, do me a favor. Do me a solid. Do your old pal Uncle Ricky a solid. Drop me a like. Drop me a comment. Just let me know you're there. Like, I see, like on Rumble, for instance, my last video hit, I think, close to 100 views. 1 like. Even if you hate watch me, man, you can leave something on there. I don't care. Right? I don't hold no, I have no heat. Honest, I'm at a point in my life right now, friends. Not that you care, but if you're here, you're listening. I'm at a point in my life where I have no heat with anybody, right? I don't care enough about, especially the wrestling stuff, to have heat with anybody about any of that stuff. So if you're still carrying around heat with me, tell you what, it was all my fault. I did it. It was all me, and you were right in everything you said about me. Okay. If you hop in just for a second to see what all the nonsense is, or how bad I am, which, by the way, I do strive every day and every stream to bring you the absolute best in quality mediocre gaming and entertainment. So you can't say I didn't warn you when you get there, right? But if you do stop in, be a human being. Drop a freaking damn comment or a suggestion or a like or anything, even if it's negative. I'm grown. I can deal. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. My feelings are beyond at this point being hurt. Okay. So stop into the other platforms, and that is again Russell Radio 860 on YouTube, WRESTLERADIO, all one word, 860 on YouTube. That's the hub. You'll find all things Regal there. Twitch, Regalwood6969, and of course Rumble. And Rumble's a good platform. I've mentioned it before. They're not paying me a dime. I don't get money for any of this. Don't want none. But but Rumble is a good platform and has a quality entertainment over there. Not just the gaming stuff, but if you do stop by, be a person. Stop by my channel. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. Give me anything. Not even subscribe. Whatever. Leave a comment. Say you suck. Greatly, I agree. 100% agree. All right. That's enough of that nonsense. You are invited over to the other channels, though, and if you get a chance, stop in and say hello. That's going to do it for the Facebook portion. I do appreciate anybody who watches this in the future, because clearly nobody's watching right now, and that's fine. I know it's the weekend. Everybody's doing their thing. Enjoy. Have a great rest of your weekend, and until next time, I will see you down the road.
Goodbye.
Yeah, yeah. One person jumped on there about the time I was getting off, and that's of course Hazelwood, and he's a friend. I appreciate him for jumping in there. All right, YouTubes, Twitches, and Rumbles. It's all us for the rest of the day, friends. I am massively annoyed with YouTube of late. I don't know what's going on over there, man. But every freaking time I run a stream, it just... I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Let's see if they're even... up to date. Hang on. With YouTube of late. I don't know. Alright, well, we're still somehow... We get... I'm not going into the weeds with it. Doesn't matter. Let's Alright. Oh, what's up with this depressing music today? Jesus Christ. We warped into the old school gaming lounge. We used to have an arcade we would warp into. I wonder if the arcade's still up and active. Listen, I don't get into the arcade as much as I used to since I have created this new mascot image. I guess we don't have the arcade anymore. We used to have an arcade we would pop into before the old school challenge, and that was always fun. The compound here is so expansive that sometimes I forget where some of my rooms are, and I have to stumble upon them again at times to see what's going on. If you're getting bad quality, I apologize. I don't know what the hell. The last two streams I've done, the quality has been garbage. And the last one I actually had to drop because the quality was so terrible, and I don't know why. If you're getting a bad stream, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's on me. I'm watching my drop frames, and it's I don't know. We vary between good stream and bad, so I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. So it is what it is. Either it'll get better or it won't. I don't know. But I do apologize for last stream. Toward the end there, it got really crappy, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. So we're gonna jump in here. Wait. This shouldn't be in there. I have to look at that. All right, we're gonna jump in here, and we're going to go to Comix Zone. Comix Zone is a 1995 game for the Genesis. It's tough. I promise you, we will not be in Comix Zone long because I don't think I made it past the first level ever, even back in the day. Even though I enjoy the game, man, it's tough. So let's try that, shall we?
Test 1, 2.
So if you're aware of Comic Zone, you're our hero here in the shorts, who reminded me of Brody Chase, by the way. And if you if you know Brody, you see it. But our hero here is a live action comic book creator, right? Ostensibly. And he's drawing these comic books, and apparently one of his drawings comes to life, comes out of the book, and then condemns him into the book. And Brody here has to fight his way out of the comic book to get back and keep our guy down. I'll tell you that this is a tough one for many reasons. You start the very first frame we're about to go into when we jump into our next, and I like the way this is set up like a comic book and the frames and stuff, like you'll see as we move forward a little bit. But the very first fight we have is with a boss. So it starts off tough, and it gets tougher, and so yeah, it's not an easy one. It's fun, but it's tough, man. It's tough, and of course the controls are what they are, and you can pick up power ups. You pick up a superhero power up, and there's a rat that you use for some reason that I don't know that I ever even figured out, but he's like your friend. I think these things down here at the bottom, right here, the dynamite and all that, that's things that you, I guess, pick up along the way, whatever. But enough. I just want to give you some context of what we got going on here. I also like when you pause the game, he tells you paused it at whatever time you paused that, and screams, "Saka!" See what I'm saying? It's not easy. Oh, and by the way, you only get one life. One life in this game. When the Brody here eats it, that's it. That's it. So that's another thing that makes it tough. See how you kicked it through the pages there? That's kind of cool. Game over. Just that quick. Not because we lost the fight, not because we got our butt kicked, just because we freaking fell into a hole. And that's it. So see, when our guy expires, this guy comes to life for real, and
Test 1, 2.
yep. Yeah, friends. So that's your old school challenge for today. Comix Zone from 1995 for the Genesis. But see this guy, see the hero here? You see this guy? It's Brody Chase. The long flowing blonde hair, the glasses pulled down on his eyes, the shorts. That's Brody, bro. Whoever they owe Brody, if you know Brody Chase, they owe him royalties for this guy. All right, well. So yeah, that was your old school challenge for today, such as it was. You get one life in Comix Zone, brother. They don't. If you lose, then that's just on you. That's on you. You should have known you had to jump that gap that you couldn't see. We put up with a lot in the old school, in the old school of the games. There was no internet you could go and complain and gripe on. There was no message boards for Comix Zone game that you could go and just rant and rave, or go on Steam and leave massive attacks of bad reviews. No, there was none of that. You just adapted and you overcame, and you learned how to play the gosh darn game. You actually got good. All you youngsters would get good. No, you actually had to get good because there was no place. Yeah, I think. What did Nintendo have a phone line you could call and get tips? Remember that? That was the extent of it. Now you can go online and just complain all day long about how bad a game sucks. You know what I mean? Like you saw that last little part there. You couldn't see the gap that you had to jump over until you were in the hole, and then you only had the one life. And so you would have started over and got back to that point, then known to go forward. Right? That's how you learned back in the day. Now you just rage quit and get online and complain for the next year. Soft. You're soft. Soft. And a where? A Rari? Is that what she's saying? So there's a party and a Rari? I like the way she rhymed a Rari with party. In a Rari. I don't know. In a Rari. I'm going to a Rari. I don't know about you. What if there's a planet Rari we can go fight on? Wouldn't that be awesome? In Helldivers? Planet Rari has been taken over by the bugs. Speaking of bugs, we came in here yesterday, played a little offline before we went out for our firework day, and had a couple of excellent little runs. Oh, I like these. I like the oil extracts. I like the oil extracts. These are fun ones. These are almost as fun as the release the prisoner ones. So yeah, I enjoy this one.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
What are we doing? I think we're at bugs. I found out that my gun works charmingly well on the bugs. The one I've been leveling up. I was using fire, but this gun works 10 times better than fire in a Rari.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Objective located. North.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Affirmative.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Bug tunnel breach!
Reinforcing! Objective complete.
You man! Found something!
Requesting orbital. Permanent hive structure reinforcement.
Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Lord. Get loud.
My life for Super Earth!
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting tac pack.
Streams seem to be a little unstable today, so if it's in and out and you don't want to hang around, that's fine. It has been coming back after a short few minutes of suck. So I don't know. If you want to hang around, that's fine. If not, I get it. We're going to be here either way. So
Found something.
Not a big. I mean, I don't mind the bugs. I prefer the. I guess out of the 3 factions, I prefer the.
Attacking map. Northwest, 200 meters.
The bots. I don't. I just enjoy the bots, but the bugs are okay. I mean, I don't. You know, okay as in.
Found something. New mag.
Dominant hive structure destroyed.
You will never destroy our way of life. Say hello to democracy. Found something. Last reload. Engaging terminal. I'm on it. I'm on it. Bug tunnel breach. Reinforcing.
Requesting sentry.
I'm on it. I got the terminal. Calling down supply. Dropping a pin, southeast, far. New mag. Supplies.
That's empty. New mag.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay, what do you want from me?
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Tagging map. Northeast. On my position.
Shit.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. For prosperity. New mag. New mag.
God almighty! What a load of horse shit.
Reinforcements. Ready to liberate. I'm on it. I got the terminal.
Mission is progressing.
Heavy, east, 50 meters.
Reinforcing. Reporting to the front.
What the fuck?
Heavy.
Heavy, east, 100 meters.
Bug tunnel breach.
location. That's called democracy.
There's a storm. You gotta wait.
Found something.
Calling in reinforcements.
Reinforcing.
Reinforcing. Calling in reinforcements.
You will never destroy our way of life. Last reload.
Sending in an eagle.
Reloading.
Orbital inbound.
For prosperity. Reloading. I'm on it. Engaging terminal. Mag's empty. Mag's empty. Out of ammo.
Shit.
Reinforcing. Liberty emerges victorious yet again. Extract when ready.
Tagging map.
God almighty. Fucking dude, I got nothing. Shit.
Objective located. West.
Damn it.
Bug outpost spotted. Requesting air support.
Orbital inbound.
pit, dude.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Got 0 ammunition.
Found something.
Come on, come on, come on.
Last reload.
Sending in an eagle!
You may proceed to extraction when ready. Outpost cleared.
Objective located. East.
Whew. I don't know how we survived that one, friends.
Package acquired.
Shit.
Bug tunnel breach.
Dropping package.
Jesus.
Package acquired.
I'm not giving a quarter of today.
Dropping package.
Extraction is available.
Calling in extraction.
No, what are you doing, dude?
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Dropping package.
Oh my good God.
Calling down a sentry. Sending in an eagle.
Requesting orbital.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Bag's empty.
Orbital inbound.
Jesus Christ.
Requesting air support.
Out of sim.
Son of a bitch.
Requesting orbital.
ETA T-minus 1 minute. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Reloading. Bug tunnel breach.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Throwing supply beacon.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
My life for Super Earth.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
never sleep!
Fuck! God damn it! You can't get no fucking help because they're all piled up at the goddamn exfil. Stupid asses, man. Y'all are fucking idiots. You guys are fucking clowns, man.
Joining the fray.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
You didn't do half the map, guys, but whatever.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another victory for the right side of
Stupid,
history.
stupid. That was ignorant. That whole thing was ignorant. Ignorant. That's why I don't like playing with low-level players. They don't know what the hell they're doing. You're playing level 8, but you're playing at level fucking 4 skill. That's annoying. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Idiots. And they don't want to learn. Instead of coming over to where I was to help, knowing I'm in the middle of everything and trying to get the last objective, calling in extraction. That was stupid. Get me out of this game! Yeah, let me out of here. Idiots. Fucking idiots. I mean, I know you gotta learn, right? I get that. I understand everybody's got a learning curve. All right, and I get it. I do. But that level of, I don't know, that was bad gameplay. That was bad. You don't leave a guy, because you're at exfil. You don't just leave your guy. Whatever. I'll be right back.
Focus on your breath. Inhale democracy. Exhale treasonous thoughts. Inhale liberty. Exhale flesh-warping, brain-killing, illuminate mind control.
Air quality. Passable.
Can we talk just for a second? I understand that you're a level 18 and you're trying to learn the game, right? I get that, right? Go play lower level tiers. You're not leveling up any faster, okay? Or if you're going to come in and you're going to try to run with the big boys, if you see a guy right here, see that? This level 150, you might want to follow his lead, because quite possibly he may know what he's doing. Now, I'll agree and I'll grant you that some players that get to that level don't know what the hell they're doing. I ain't that guy. You got a man who's getting your objective for you. You call it extraction. You see a breach where I'm at. If you're looking at your map, what you should be doing, then you see that I'm by myself because you're all fucking off at the extract, watching me fight a horde, a breach, with the giants coming in. And what do? Calling an extraction!
Terminates, unthinking monstrosities who want nothing more than to kill and eat every left human.
This is why I don't play with low levelers.
Hellpods Prime.
Now this guy's a 138. He's already down there by himself.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Guaranteed he knows what he's doing. Guaranteed he knows what he's doing.
Orbit
Well, he did pick a
synchronized.
dumb boost, but I can look past that.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Calling down support weapons. Requesting contact. Requesting sentry.
The hell? I didn't mean to
Calling
do
down a
that.
support weapon.
Objective located, northeast. Calling down a sentry.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
It was?
Have a taste of democracy.
Objective located. South 100 meters.
Jesus! Sons of bitches. Oh my God. And now I gotta deal with this guy.
combat zone. Terminate hive structure destroyed.
Thank you.
Affirmative. Last reload.
Requesting air support.
Requesting air support.
Bug tunnel breach.
Calling down supply.
Requesting sentry.
Orbital inbound. Supplies.
Requesting gas. Holding down
I got the terminal. Supplies.
affirmative.
Engaging terminal. Dropping a pin. West. 200 meters.
Attack this way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Affirmative.
Sending in an eagle.
Liberty dispensed.
Tagging map. Northwest. 300 meters.
Calling down a sentry.
Tagging location. North.
Affirmative.
Reinforcing. Package acquired.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Thank you.
Dropping package. Package acquired.
Dropping package.
You can bug breach all your day over there. I don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with where I'm going. Reach all you want to, baby. Just leave me out of it.
Bug tunnel breach.
Dropping package.
Package acquired. Objective located. Dropping package.
Look at them all, man.
Inbound.
And they kill each other because they're so
Requesting advanced
stupid.
weaponry.
They're so stupid. Why you so stupid, bug?
Dropping package.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Ah, I did too.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle.
Reloading!
Outpost cleared.
Thank you.
Affirmative.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. Far.
Affirmative.
Requesting sentry! Bug tunnel breach! Bug high!
Heavy. Northeast. 100 meters. Requesting air support.
Reloading! I got the terminal!
Sending in an eagle!
3137.
I'm on it!
Sending in an eagle.
Engaging terminal. Out of ammo!
Bug outpost destroyed.
Heavy, south, 50 meters.
I got the terminal!
Bugs. Southeast.
down a sentry! Engaging terminal.
Tagging location, west.
On my way. Engaging. I'll take it.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more. The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
I don't know what's wrong with the. I don't know why YouTube's not getting any feed. So if you're on YouTube, it's my. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go over to Rumble. Rumble appears to be doing just fine. So if you haven't been to Rumble yet, and YouTube's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, then go over to Rumble, Regalwood Gaming on Rumble. Look for the Blue Bulldog, and you should be able to see a fine feed just there. I don't know what's. Last two streams with YouTube's been hot garbage.
Heavy. Southeast. Close.
If I didn't already have so much stuff on YouTube, I would drop YouTube, man.
Found something!
Requesting sentry!
To the side. Sending in an eagle.
Requesting air support! Bug tunnel breach!
Reloading!
Found something! Heavy on my position.
Outpost cleared.
Thank you.
Affirmative.
Requesting orbital. Heavy east. 50 meters. New mag. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Holding down supply.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Holding down the sentry. Requesting sentry. Little Town of Liberty.
See how much easier it is when you play with people who know what the fudge they're doing? Look at that. We've cleared the entire freaking map, dude. We've cleared the whole map, got all the objectives, and we're chilling. And we're
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Dude's an idiot. And we're chilling at Exfil. This guy's a moron. I don't know what he's doing, but it's kind of goofy.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Stupid. Who's shooting way over there?
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
That's a long extract. The long one.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Marking
Come on down here, then. Bye.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Well, see, and that was easy. No big deal. And that guy was an 18 that came in with the two big boys. See, Asada, when get players like Asada, I give respect. He's a level 18, but I'm a 150 and the other guy's 138, and he followed the lead and he did what he was supposed to do. He didn't panic. He didn't jump into the exfil before everything was done. He followed the big boys and he learned. And he'll take those lessons and he'll pass them on to newer players. But what's concerning is now we got Xbox players that are going to drop in here in August. And who knows what fresh hell that'll bring. It'll start back over with the team killing and all the nonsense because they don't know how to play. And I may have to turn off crossplay when that happens. I don't know. We'll see. Really. Honestly.
You secured a lot of samples. Well done. Welcome aboard, Helldiver. I look forward to serving with you.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Make it does what it does. Oh, I like these.
Left squadron. Orbit synchronized.
Scope. YouTube, I really apologize. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is over there.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Objective located. Tagging location. Southwest. There's something here.
Found something!
Objective located. Northeast. Calling down a sentry.
Marking location. East. Objective located.
Package acquired. Say hello to democracy! Dropping package.
Requesting sentry!
Package acquired.
I think every one of these thief shells are all green tops, so not going to be anything good from the thief.
Affirmative.
Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Dropping package.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Package acquired.
Marking location. South. Tagging location. South.
Dropping package.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Say hello to democracy. Last reload. Out of ammo. package.
Freedom requires firepower. Requesting sentry.
Mag's empty.
My God.
Orbital inbound.
Wrong orbital. Son of a bitch.
Out of ammo.
Requesting air support. Dropping a pin. Southeast. 100 meters. Requesting tac pack.
Selected. I got the terminal. Reloading. South, 50 meters. I need supplies. Calling down a sentry.
Affirmative.
Throwing supply beacon.
Objective completed.
Enemy elite. South, 100 meters. Tagging map. North, 100 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
New mag. Supplies.
Democracy delivered.
Buckhole. Southeast. 50 meters. Requesting air support.
Outpost destroyed.
Requesting air support.
Tagging map. Southwest.
Sending in an eagle. Calling down a sentry. Calling in orbital strike. Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support. Requesting air support.
New mag.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. Far.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Sample. Tagging map.
Mag's empty.
Fuck.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters. High value item.
Helldivers never die.
Tagging map. West. Far.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb. Engaging terminal.
Sample.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area. Max empty.
Marking location.
Objective complete.
Dropping a pin. West. 200 meters.
Max empty. Reloading.
Bugs. Southwest. Dropping a pin.
Hell.
Southwest. 200 meters. Tagging location.
Reloading.
Requesting sentry. Requesting orbital. Bug tunnel breach. Bug hive spotted.
Thank you. Out of ammo.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
I need supplies. Max empty.
Tac pack inbound. Requesting air support. Marking location.
Rear shift required. Reinforcing. Calling down supplies. Max empty.
Calling in reinforcements.
Ah, good God.
Reloading. New mag. Supplies.
Dropping a pin. West. 300 meters.
Dropping a pin. East. 300 meters. Orbital inbound.
Sending in an eagle. Calling down a sentry. Bug tunnel breach.
They don't do it.
I got the terminal.
Heavy.
Engaging terminal. Throwing grenade.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
I'm on it. out the terminal! Bugs, northwest. Bag's empty. Tagging map. East, 300 meters.
Supplies.
Supplies.
I'll take it. Requesting tac pack.
I